Good morning to everyone. I am Vinita, working as Associate Professor in Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, R&D Engineering College. So today I am going to give an explanation about current interruption in AC circuit breakers. We all know that depends upon the input supply. The circuit breakers are classified into two types: DC circuit breakers and AC circuit breakers. If the input supply to the circuit is DC, then the circuit breaker used is called as DC circuit breakers. The input supply is AC and the type of circuit breaker that is used in the circuit, that is called as AC circuit breakers. Let us see how the current that will be interrupted in case of AC circuit breakers. So if you see the current interruption in case of DC circuit breakers, it will be very difficult to interrupt the current fault current in DC circuit breakers. Why? The reason is nothing but the output current of the DC circuit that will be constant, so we cannot able to interrupt the faulty current. But if you go for AC circuit breakers, for each and every cycle, the current becomes zero at natural zero crossing. So in AC circuit breakers, we can able to interrupt the faulty current in a very quickly and in easy manner. And this method that is called as zero current interruption technique. And to study the current interruption in AC circuit breakers, we can have a three-phase alternator that will be connected on no load condition. And here the circuit breaker that is connected in all the three phases that is shown in this diagram. And here the other end of the circuit breaker that will be short circuited. And let us assume that the fault has been occurred at phase B. Okay, so during this condition, we have to analyze how the faulty current that will be interrupted by means of this AC input supply. So I just told you that the fault has been occurred in phase B. So if the fault is occurred means, so what is the meaning? The circuit breaker contacts has to open. That is during normal condition, all the three that is the circuit breakers connected in all the three phases has to be closed, and so that the circuit will carry the normal current. But whenever any faulty condition occurs, then the circuit breaker contacts has to open to clear the fault. Now, during this faulty condition, what will happen? Very high current that will be flowing through the circuit. That current that is represented as making current of the circuit. For example, here we can consider the instant at t is equal to 0. At this moment, the short circuit has been occurred in the circuit. So if the short circuit occurred, the current value that will be very high, and at the same time during short circuit condition the voltage across the device or across the circuit breaker contacts that is equal to 0. So here if you see the voltage with respect to neutral point that is equal to 0, because during this period the short circuit has been occurred. So at the same time, if you see the current, it will be very high value of current. Okay, so this current is called as the making current. So what is mean by making current? The current which is required to close the circuit breaker contact, that is called as making current of the circuit. So this current that will continue for a few cycles. Then after few cycles, for an instant at t is equal to t1, the circuit breaker contacts will start to separate. That is, the circuit breaker contacts will start to open. So while opening, what will happen? It will not open immediately. Initially, an arc that occurs between the circuit breaker contacts. So during this condition, what will happen means the voltage across the circuit breaker will starts to develop. Okay, and at the same time, the nature of the arc current that is nothing but resistive. So the voltage as well as the current both will be in phase. And if you see here during this contact separation, the value of the fault current that started to decreases. Normally, it has to become zero. But what will happen due to the energy stored in the inductance as well as capacitance in the circuit? The value of this arc current will not be taken to zero immediately. And then coming to the next point, that is at t is equal to t2, that is at the next instant, again we can say the arc that will be fully interrupted. That is fully interrupted means the circuit breaker contacts will start separated, that is fully opened. So during that time, an voltage that will be available across the circuit breaker contacts, that voltage that is termed as restriking voltage. That what is mean by restriking voltage? So the voltage that is available across the circuit breaker contact at the instant of arc interruption, that is called as restriking voltage. So when this restriking occurs, whenever the value of the dielectric strength that is less than the value of the restriking voltage, then restriking of an arc takes place. Here, during this instant, if you see the value of the restriking voltage that is greater than the value of the dielectric strength. So, so that here there may be a possibility of restriking of an arc takes place. And after some moment, here while opening the circuit breaker contacts, the voltage that will be fully developed, that is the dielectric strength that is more than the value of the restriking voltage. Now the circuit breaker contacts that is fully opened, and so that the voltage developed across the circuit breaker contacts, that is called as recovery voltage. So what is the meaning of recovery voltage? After the clearance of fault, the circuit breaker contacts that will be fully opened, and now there is an voltage that is developed across the circuit breaker contact. That voltage that is called as recovery voltage. And during this instant, what will happen? The current that becomes symmetrical, that is the magnitude of the fault current started to reduces, and also it will be in the form of symmetric form. It will be in the form of symmetric form. Okay, so this is the method how the arc current that will be interrupted in case of AC circuit breakers.